Hi everyone, I wanted to give you an update of what's happening at the Plymouth Christian Centre. I'm Geoff, the Senior Minister, and it's been a year now pretty much since we first went into lockdown. I remember somebody asking me if I thought it would last longer than 3 weeks, and here we are, what a year. But we're excited to be announcing that we are going to be reopening in-person services. And we're going to open them for the Easter weekend. So Good Friday at 7:30, we will be coming together to break bread together in the building and to celebrate the Lord's death for us on the cross. And then Easter Sunday morning at 11 o'clock, we will be celebrating together the resurrection. So it is going to be great to reopen the church building for in-person services. And we would love you to join us. In the first instance, as previously, we'll be having a booking system, so you need to book your spaces because there will still be some social distancing requirements and number restrictions. However, we do believe that that's moving in the right direction now, and we are hopeful that sooner rather than later, we'll be able to resume more normal services, we'll be able to sing together and worship together. And we very much look forward to that. It's going to be a new season. I'm cognizant of the fact that it's been a very challenging year, and we've just been looking at some of the effects of COVID on the church, and we studied one piece of work which talked about the 3 different phases of dealing with a crisis. One was response, where you're dealing immediately with the effects of the crisis, which we've been doing these last several months, and responding very much to kind of a moving situation. And then there's recovery, where you're still affected by some of the restrictions and the effects of what's happened over the past year. And then there's reconstruction. And I just want to say as a church that we will be moving through these phases. So we will reconstruct, we will come back together, we will move forward as a church. We have very much a sense of vision of what God has got for us and what's coming up in the future, and we're very hopeful about that. And I also want to say that in this season then, as we do come back and as we ease our way back to some sense of normality, that really to practice what I preached the other week about mercy. That the Lord loves mercy, delights in mercy, and we need to be kind and merciful to one another. And the passage from Micah has been very much on my mind, that what does the Lord require of us in this season? It is to act justly, to love mercy, and to walk humbly with God. And as we come back and as we move forward and negotiate some of the challenges of this time, I'm going to ask you as a church very much to practice Micah. To act justly, love mercy, and walk humbly with your God. We've had some other challenging news in the last while. Today I'm in the suit because I'm taking Sandy's funeral this afternoon, and you can join in and watch that online with the live stream of the service, which Natalie sent out on our newsletter. If you want to watch that, you can do. And take part in that service. Thank you to all those that have supported Amy and the family so much in these last few days. We've been really saddened by the loss of Sandy, but today we're going to celebrate her life and her legacy and her love. She was one of the most loving, kind people that I know. And also we heard the challenging news as well that James's treatment, James Marlowe, continues, and he's facing now the amputation of his leg as the cancer has moved through his leg, and the surgeons are going to be looking to amputate his leg in the next couple of weeks. So the Marlowe family are really facing it, and we love them and we support them, and we pray for them. So please do join me in this next week or two, especially in praying every day for James, and for his healing, and for his recovery, for life and for health. And please pray for the wider Marlowe family. Of course, there are many within the church facing various challenges, so we continue to pray for one another and bear with one another and love one another and support one another as we move forward. And this Sunday I'll be preaching on the Lord's table, the Lord's Supper. We'll be breaking bread together. and speaking about the passion of the Christ in these next few weeks as we approach Easter. And of course that ends with Easter Sunday and the word resurgam, we will rise again. And there is no greater word or more poignant thought for this season for us, I believe, than resurgam and the resurrection power of Jesus Christ. Even though it's been very difficult and some of us are still facing very difficult challenges, resurgam, we will rise again in the resurrection power of Jesus Christ. So we look forward to seeing you soon in person, and please do sign up for those services just in a couple of weeks' time. And please continue to pray, and thank you once again for all of your support, all of your encouragement, all of your giving, all of your service in these last several months through the ins and outs and ups and downs of this time. God bless you. Hope to see you soon.